Welcome to a fresh new episode of TD News Show and happy Wednesday to everybody. And for today, we have a lot to talk about, starting from a RTX 3090 leak to a 2 terabyte PS5. So let's get started. Let's start the show with Nvidia. It is becoming a tradition to start the show with Nvidia, but there is a new picture of a GPU die of GA102300 has been posted online. This is the same GPU variant that we expect to see in Nvidia's GeForce RTX 3090 graphics card. This picture does not show us the full graphics processor, but we can read the code name quite clearly. The processor is classified as qualification sample, which means it was distributed to both partners for custom graphics card development. The GA102300 is expected to feature a CUDA core count of 5248 according to video cards. There is also a higher trim of this silicon, that is GA102400, which could make its way to Nvidia's Titan brand. Now, there was some earlier rumors that Nvidia will get rid of the Titan brand completely, but there are some rumors like this that telling us that no, it won't happen. Nvidia will continue to support the Titan brand, and the RTX 3090 will be the higher tier consumer level GPU from Nvidia. And talking about Nvidia, there is a new mysterious mobile GPU from Nvidia, and that is called MX450. As the name suggests, it is the entry-level graphics card from Nvidia for notebooks. But the interesting thing is that the silicon is based on older Pascal architecture, but it supports a GDDR6 memory and also PCIe Gen 4.0. Now this is a little bit confusing, but we don't know anything more about this GPU. But we can confirm one thing by this, that the next gen RTX 30 series will definitely be a PCIe 4.0 graphics card. Now that was enough for Nvidia. Now let's talk about AMD, because one has announced a new auto tuning utility for AMD's Zen 2 based CPU, and with this utility you can overclock your CPU at the same time undervolted. By overclocking you will get more performance, and by undervolting you will have a lower power consumption. And to do all of this you don't have to be a computer aficionado. And if you want to know more about this, check out Linus's video right here. But one thing bear in mind, tuning your CPU is heavily dependent on the silicon lottery or the silicon on your CPU itself. So while you are trying this on your CPU, your mileage may vary, so don't get your hopes too high. And talking about hopes too high, don't get your hopes too high to get a Renwire CPU, because as we all know that globally or in most of the places, AMD's Renwire CPUs are unavailable for not general consumers. But in some specific places like Japan, the Renwire CPU has been launched, and when those CPUs hit the market shelf, well, those CPUs sold out like hot cakes. It was totally completely wiped out from stores in just few hours. So even if it launches globally, well, make your pockets and yourself ready to buy a new Renwire CPU if you want it though. Now let's talk about TSMC, because they are literally on fire. Recently we knew that they sold their first, or like the 1 billionth 7 nanometer chip. I don't know why I said first, but now they are detailing some new fabrication nodes for their new silicons. There's gonna be a new 12 nanometer N12E node for 5G and IoT devices, a 5 nanometer N5 node offering a 5 to 10% improvement, and a 3 nanometer N3 node with a massive 25 to 35% improvement, and it is also offers 70% more logic density over N5 thanks to their new 3D fabric technology. Now the next news is a little bit interesting, because while I was scripting for this video, I suddenly found this website where the PS4 is available for pre-order, and the price is around $600 if you convert the currency to US. But the interesting thing is that the price is for a 2 terabyte PS5 model, which Sony haven't talked about, and that is interesting. And not only that, most of the PS5 accessories are there for pre-order with the prices. So it is really interesting website, or I don't know it is true or not, or Sony has a surprise for us in the form of 2 TB PS5. I really don't know, but as always, this is kind of in the rumor territory, so as always, take it with a grain of salt. Now, talking about taking, right now you need to take my favorite portion of the show, and that is the quick news. Although this is not my first favorite portion, this is the second favorite portion. First favorite portion is the stuff I like, but let's get into the news. Facebook is reportedly testing a virality circuit breaker to stop misinformation. PS5 DualSense controller new patent revealed sensor for detecting user for profiles. Fall Guys is coming to mobile in China. New Nintendo Switch model to release in early 2021. Tesla wants to use a radar sensor to detect kids in hot car. iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max might still get 120Hz display. Cyberpunk 2077 will have free DLCs. MSI registers 29 new upcoming Ampere graphics card with EEC. Microsoft files in support of Epic Games. Corsair announced 2 new Hydro X series starter kit. EK teases GeForce RTX 3000 series Waterblock at launch. Now this was all for today's techie stuff. Now let's talk about the stuff I like. Starting with Enola Holmes, a new trailer dropped of Sherlock Holmes canon about his sister Elena, and the whole trailer looks amazing, so I definitely suggest you to check it out. But here is the thing, unpopular opinion. I know there are a lot of people are going to angry if I say that, but Henry Cavill kind of looks like the best Sherlock Holmes I have ever seen. Like for me, it was like Benedict Cumberbatch first, then RDJ second, which is in its way unpopular opinion. Now it is Henry Cavill, Benedict Cumberbatch, and then RDJ. Well, I haven't seen the movie, or I don't know how Henry Cavill is as Sherlock Holmes, but as appearance, he looks quite tight, and it is usual. Henry Cavill is a very handsome mofo, so yeah, it doesn't matter. He is either Man of Steel or Man of Intelligence. He is always going to look great. I hope I also got some looks from Henry Cavill. Man, he is such a good-looking guy. And look at me, I'm so ugly. I will be always alone. But hey, now let's talk about Bill and Ted Face the Music. It's going to be released on video on demand at 28th August. So I think there are 2 days left, and I am going to watch that movie because first thing, Keanu is in it, and we all know we all love Keanu. Second thing, Bill and Ted was one of my favorite movie from my childhood. So yeah, there is no reason not to watch it. So I'm gonna watch it at 28th August. And I will give you my reviews. So follow me on Twitter. I post a lot of things in Twitter, so definitely follow me on Twitter. But talking about follow, you don't have to follow this episode anymore because this is ending. Yes, it is ending. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, leave it as like. Although that hurts so much. It's hurts so bad. So don't do it. But if you want to, so you can. But if you want to watch more videos from this channel, you can check this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, which guys, I don't know why after I hit 1000 subscribers, it just the channel is not growing anymore. So definitely press the subscribe button. And this is Akash, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.